It's just a polarity.
It really is, though. It really is.
Well, we'll see if that theory is indeed true. In game number 1, Dignitas versus Mouz. This is a must-win situation for Dignitas. Now Panda. A lot. Flicking it up. Panda with the stop. And now Turbo down the sideline. Tigre in the corner. It's going to hit it. Yukio in the middle waiting, and that shot turned aside by Alex. Yukio almost getting that first goal for Dignitas.
Almost a little bit of a mistake. Tigre popping it out for Dignitas to have a shot, but fortunately enough was not perfectly on target.
Yeah, Alex there to bail him out. And now the Mouz offense starting to get in gear. And a lot off the backboard. Gets the demo as well. Alex pass off the corner. Tigre couldn't get around the shot. Now Turbo leading the attack. He had to leave the ball to get boost. Panda downfield. Turbo didn't look like he got a piece of it. Alex trying to get to the ball. Panda with the stop. Now Mouz again stuck on their half. Turbo up for the shot. Double commit. Alex and a lot both up for it. Tigre with a clear downfield, relieves some pressure. Well done by Tigre. And now Turbo over to Panda. Panda getting challenged there by Alex, and a lot will take over.
And we've seen a lot do so many mechanical plays in the past. Really looking at him to see if he can make a difference on the field, as well as Turbo, probably one of the smartest players and one of the biggest playmakers. See what kind of impact they can have on the field.
And they certainly need, they being Dignitas, certainly need these plays to get made. Their season has not been what everyone has been expecting.
But this could be the turnaround. This could be what they need to get it started. Or this could be what Mouz need to really make an impact and make a statement for everybody who's doubting them.
Yeah, I think both teams will look back at this series and see this one as being the one that really set the tone for their season. And now another double commit. Tigre and Alex both going for it. Seen a few double commits from Mouz. Turbo with the demo. And now another demo from Turbo as he goes for a pass. Shot from Yukio will be high. Tigre also able to get the clear. So that was a good idea from Dignitas, but still just not able to find that final shot.
Right.
Their pressure's been good, but the shot's a little lacking.
Some solid demos in, but it just feels like that final rotation who's going to take the shot never comes in fully or puts it on target.
Now demos from Mouz. Yukio had to stretch to make that save. And now more demos. This has been a very physical game on both sides of the field. And back and forth, both teams having moments on offense. Yukio, the midfield, going for another touch over to Turbo. Turbo gonna try to take control. And again, he's not able to get around it. But he does get that boost steal in the corner. Dignitas on the attack. Violent Panda out of boost. Yukio a little too far up. He's going to get beat by Tigre. Turbo trying to find Panda on the pass. Panda just couldn't get there in time. Now a shot from Yukio, and Yukio gets Dignitas on the board.
Does it all himself. Passing to himself off of the corner, landing perfectly, and still beating Alex to the shot. Actually gets it around him. A little bit of a delayed shot almost. Alex kind of missed on the flip, and Yukio is there to punish.
And who needs rotations when you can just pass to yourself, Turbo?
Exactly.
Yukio making his mark, and then the bump on a lot. A lot looked like he had a beeline straight towards the net, but that bump denied the shot.
Back to bowling alleys, James. I don't know how to feel about it.
And that was a strike right there. A lot on the backboard. Missing the hit. Oh, Alex trying to force it through. Panda, downfield. Tigre, that drop down to a lot of well-placed pass. A lot has been having a pretty good season, by all means.
Yukio still doing
however, yeah, Yukio again unassisted.
He could have gone for the pass here. Turbo Poso was in position for the shot, but thankfully enough, the clear was not great. Almost like playing with the other team. Reacts well enough and still gets the shot in.
And yeah, that's really where Yukio deserves some credit on that play, was just his reaction time. It wasn't the greatest touch by Alex, but Yukio instantly reacting and getting the goal. Final 30 seconds of game one. Dignitas leading by 2. This one will go off the backboard up to Panda. Panda dropping it down. Flick from Alex. Now a lot in the corner. He's going to try to get it into the middle for his teammate. Goes for the dunk, actually. Panda gets it through. Now Panda, center ball. Turbo with the challenge. Yukio racing towards it. Yukio, again, self-pass. But Tigre ends the play, and that's going to be it for Mouz in game one. Dignitas shut him out 2-0.
Definitely more movement here coming out from Dignitas. I feel like they are moving the ball a little bit better and actually connecting things, as well as Yukio going for some great solo plays. Nothing really shining out for Mouz. They're not really doing anything specifically. They're just trying to hold their own on defense, and the pressure is collapsing in on them.
Yeah, it's some solid defense here by Dignitas, but even the offense for Dignitas isn't the offense that we usually see out of Dignitas. Panda still looking for his first goal of the season. Turbo still looking for his first assist of the season. Yukio scoring both of these goals unassisted. So you've got to wonder how repeatable that is for Dignitas. Mouz did have some good rotations, but you know, I don't think this series is over yet by any means.
Right, and you do want to see Dignitas be more tenacious with their plays. They got solo plays, and it's proven to be successful, but like you said, it's nothing like we've seen in the past. They're not connecting anything, and if they want to improve not only for the rest of the season, they need to start looking for each other, as well as Mouz. If they want to get in this game, they got to start doing something that can, you know, surprise at least Dignitas and make them force a play style change.
Yeah, and a lot is, he has been kind of the guy who has been putting all these goals in the back of the net for Mouz. And, you know, Dignitas on the other end, Yukio stepping up in this game, but, you know, Dignitas, it still feels like they're looking for that formula for success. They obviously won, you know, the last DreamHack in Leipzig, but this season in RLCS has been a bit of a struggle for him. Even game one, Yukio took some solo effort from him to pull down that W.
And this is a great opportunity for Mouz to see a Dignitas that's not in the perfect shape to try and pull out a win here.
And Turbo, shot towards net. Alex with that save. Now off the sidewall, Alex gets a demo on Turbo. A lot off the backboard. Yukio going for a breakaway, but Alex was quick to get back to shut it down. Now a demo on Alex from Yukio. Alex downfield, getting bumped out of the play. Yukio will leave the ball for Panda. Panda is going to miss-hit that one. It's going to shoot the ball off to the side where Alex is waiting. Center ball off the side, another double commit. We've seen quite a few double commits. Even there, a double commit from Dignitas, but we've seen Mouz involved in a decent amount, even in game one.
And Dignitas has been able to capitalize, but nothing that involves a goal. We just saw a lot of solo plays, but Yukio has been a reactive player.
And Yukio, look at this. He telegraphs the pass into the middle, but ends up going for the shot.
The patience. Did you see him stutter a little bit? It's almost like he's waiting for the perfect time to get that cross and center it there for Panda.
I loved that play. Yukio faking the infield pass, going for the shot, and it ends up just being a pass off the backboard to Panda anyway, and Panda gets the first goal of the season for him. Dignitas starting to come alive.
And a lot of that comes down to the communication. If Yukio is there communicating, hey, I'm gonna slow down the play, just give me some time, and Panda was definitely there for it and read it perfectly.
So some creative play from Yukio and good patience and communication from Panda. Getting that first goal on the board for Dignitas. Mouz still looking for their first goal of the series. Now ball off the side, Alex is up. Hits it down, just gives up possession. Yukio trying to get it over to the right, but a lot was the only player in the vicinity. Turbo, the good block to keep it in the Mouz half. Now Yukio following up off the backboard. Tigre a little slow to it. Panda was able to hit the ball, but now a shot towards net, just off. Follow-up from Tigre and Yukio with a big save.
Really stacked performance here from Mouz. They seem to be a little bit one-sided with their positioning, but still a lot getting a great shot in almost turns out for them.
Yeah, a lot slowing the play down as well. We're seeing now patience from both sides, but Yukio has just been having a great game 1 and game 2 so far. Yukio to the side. Now off the sidewall. Tigre accidentally drops this down for Panda. Center ball to Turbo. Turbo shot towards net. Nobody home. And Panda, we know him as a playmaker, and you saw the little post-goal jiggle.
A little bit
Turbo.
of miscommunication. Solid passing from Panda. A lot thinking that maybe Panda was going to go for a shot there and just trying to get a dunk in. The third man was not there to rotate, and really great teamwork, as well as the celebration. I like how you
the jiggle was probably my favorite part.
The jiggle.
But you're right, that was some good team play from Panda.
Definitely something that can kickstart into something bigger here for Dignitas.
Now we're at the same score line as last game. If Dignitas can hold on. Mouz still looking to get something started. Panda up off the backboard. Excellent defense from Tigre. Will prevent the follow-up shot. A lot. Back pass to Alex. Alex does get a challenge win, but Yukio will get to the ball first. Over to Turbo. Turbo, the shot. It gets by the final defender. Now Dignitas up 3-0.
Absolute stunning shot here from Turbo. It wasn't even anywhere special, but it was so powerful that Tigre couldn't manage to save it. And he got a little bit of an awkward spin.
Yeah.
The ball unfortunately did hit the bottom of his car, I think it was.
Yeah, he perhaps just needed to slow down a little bit more towards the middle part of the net. Turbo shooting it behind him, and when it's behind you, it's so much harder to save.
And you need to get really direct contact, especially with a shot as powerful as that, because you could just redirect it going the same direction.
That was a tough situation to be in. Turbo making the most of it for Dignitas. Panda, not enough boost to really get up and challenge the play, but sometimes just going for it is all you can do. Ball up the side wall, 1 minute remaining. Alex with a pass down to the middle, a lot off the back wall. Turbo will take over first. And
the mid-air bump. Oh my goodness. Not only he got the pass off, and he kept flying and actually aim locked. What is this, Tigre in the air? Wow.
I didn't think that was even going in. I thought it was going to hit the post and go out. But Turbo with the mid-air bump.
It's so difficult to do that with the mid-air bumps because it's like trying to hit the ball in the air, but it's just moving at different velocities the whole time.
And now that's a hat trick for Turbo. Now a drop shot, follow-up from a lot. Can't make it happen, but Alex gets the first goal of the series on the board for Mouz with 33 seconds left.
They can still do it. Tigre with the bottom of his car slows it down just perfectly enough. A lot comes in. Honestly, a little bit of a fake, and Alex is there to capitalize.
So Mouz finally getting involved on the offense, but it seems too little too late. Last 30 seconds of game 2. Panda up.
Mouz need to keep pressure if they want a chance in this game.
Oh, the bump there. That bump almost opening up the net. Mouz still scrambling from it. Panda. That shot will be high. Panda keeping control. Pass out into the mid to Yukio. Now it's bouncing out. Turbo's going to leave it. Panda will turn for it. Now Alex. Mouz trying to get that last second goal, but it's not going to happen. Dignitas take game 2 4-1.
Dignitas connecting more passes this game and looking for each other. There wasn't as much solo plays in Turbo Pulse, so look at the scoreboard coming up huge for his team.
Absolutely, a hat trick from him. And you know, Violent Panda also getting his first goal. That's big this season. Turbo obviously still looking for that assist, but who needs assists when he can just score everything, right? I guess. But Yukio also playing very well this game. Dignitas really firing on all cylinders. And Mouz, they're just struggling to get that offense going. I mean, you see a lot down there at the bottom of the scoreboard, 152 points, only 1 save, 5 shots. And a lot has been kind of the guy that they've been looking to put in the goals in the back of the net.
It just seems like nothing's truly connecting with these clears for Mouz. I've noticed that they aren't really looking for each other in terms of how to counterattack, and especially against a team like Dig, where usually their defensive rotations are very solid. You got to kind of look to just clear it to a lot, who's oftentimes going in. A lot of you see, like whenever they got that one chance off of a lot coming off the side of the wall, trying to get a hard banger in from an angle that he can hit. So it's all about getting those clears to the right players and trying to find the accuracy. Yeah,
absolutely. Especially when you have those difficult shots on net that are tough for a defense to deal with, you make them use up all their boost to try to keep it out, and then if you get the double commit as well, then that's when you get those rebound opportunities to get the easy clean.
Exactly, and that's where the opportunities are going to lie.
So we'll see if Mouz can bring it back. We saw Triple Trouble do it earlier versus PSG with a reverse sweep. That's what it's going to take for Mouz.
They're getting solid shots in, and they're doing well. They just need to find the back of the net and force a lot of the pressure to make Dignitas kind of crumble.
And a lot getting the demo, perhaps trying to make some of that pressure mount. And we saw the series start out very physical. Tigre in the net. Turbo with a good challenge, but Alex towards net. Yukio, no boost, but he will make the save. He's going to let the ball go so he can get a full tank. Now Turbo, long lob towards net. Alex hitting it off to the side. Now there we go, a lot finding Alex, but the second pass, Tigre did get to it in time, so the counterattack working out for Mouz.
Good connections here from Mouz.
Now double commit from Dignitas, and Turbo missing his shot opportunity. Dignitas almost made the best out of that situation, but an immediate counterattack, and Yukio able to deflect the shot high. Follow-up from Tigre, Turbo with the save, and now 2v1. Alex slows it down, and Mouz will be able to recover. Now Alot and Alex both near the corner. Alot leaves it for him. Yukio, center to Panda. He's going to get there eventually. Yukio with the shot off the crossbar on the goal line, and Turbo finally finishes it off. Dignitas getting the lead, but this one was a close call.
Yukio, that angle was insane. Barely getting it in there. It didn't even fall in the net. I thought that was going to roll in. Did you see how long it stayed there on the goal line?
And then Turbo just comes in with this little poof.
Sometimes as a defensive player, that is even more frustrating when the ball isn't actually going in, because you assume that every shot or it's going to roll in. So you try and make like this last second save to try and hit it out. And sometimes it won't roll that way and you just end up missing.
Yeah, and then you just have to watch there as no one can get to it in time.
Right.
And maybe your teammate already stopped going for it because he thought it was a goal.
It's the worst.
And Mouz starting to gear up. However,
and
numbers advantage, but that demo takes the counterattack out of the equation. Heads up play from Alot. Now Alot, a weak shot right to Turbo. That's going to kickstart a Dignitas counterattack. Panda back to Turbo. Turbo the shot, and the follow-up from Turbo. That could have been a 2-goal lead there for Dignitas just because of that poor shot on net. Now a long clear from Turbo. Dignitas trying to hold on to this 1-goal lead. A block from Turbo. Panda trying to get there, but Alot will recover. Miss from Yukio. Panda off the backboard. Alex denies it over to Tigre. Tigre downfield. Turbo stops it in the mid.
Still not too many clears coming out from Mouz. They need to look for each other on the other side of the field. They're too worried about getting the ball out of their defensive end and not paying attention to how they can connect passes downfield to get somebody a nice redirect.
Yeah, they're definitely going for distance primarily. Not trying to connect with that teammate like you're saying, which is really how you can keep that possession going and get threatening shots. Now a shot opportunity.
Great save.
Well read by Alot. No, by no means that was an easy save.
Still getting touches. Alot is just in their faces, trying to do everything he can. Really, I think he's going to be the playmaker if they want to have a chance with 1:20 left on the clock.
Turbo on the side. Down to Tigre. Tigre over to a lot, but a demo from Panda on a lot. That will stop the attack in its tracks. Tigre on the side. Just behind Alex. That pass needed to be a little bit further in front of him. And Mouse under 60 seconds away from being swept by Dignitas, who are still looking for their first win. And Turbo does not actually hit that.
The fake? I think this was this deliberate? Some fakes coming out. Violent Panda is still going for a nice dribble.
Yeah, it's just a fake, I guess.
I'm not sure. I think he
that
thought
works.
It was going to be a little bit of a clear and trying to stuff the defensive end there, but they'll take it.
Absolutely. And that's going to be a difficult situation to deal with regardless, because it was a 2v1. Turbo and Panda both in a situation where they could take the shot. So you don't envy the defender. And Dignitas are able to get that second goal. Final 30 seconds. Turbo hitting it to himself.
Here comes a lot.
Mouse have to get one right now. Panda with control, flicks it, and is it enough? Yes, it is. Panda with his second goal, and Dignitas now 3-0. It seems like they've got game 3 in the bag.
We just previously saw it. Violent Panda taking his time, slowing down the game, and getting a little flick, barely managing to get over the defender there, and that is what they needed to secure the bag here.
Absolutely. Final 10 seconds. Another goal for Violent Panda. That's a hat trick. He came in to this week without a goal.
Just running away with it. Very fortunate dunk. I'm not really sure if he was completely going for a goal there. Probably trying to just end the game, but still manages to get it on net.
Yeah, and that is a hat trick for him. So this was the week that Dignitas needed.
And this could be the spark that could lead to something bigger.
And a save there from Panda to add insult to injury, and Dignitas take the series in a sweep.
Really just great work all around from Dignitas, kind of progressing in that series overall. They started out, like you said, not noticing the same Dignitas that we've seen previously, but as the series progressed, they got a little bit more comfortable, less hesitation on the field, and more passing plays.
And the thing I love about it, just being, you know, a fan of Dignitas and their history in the league, you know, Yukio had some huge shoes to fill with K-Dop, and I thought he just did a spectacular job right out of the gate. I mean, even in game 1, both goals by him unassisted, and then even some of the passing plays that he had were
especially with hesitation. If you can have, like, if you're Panda and Turbo, you're basically looking for something to kickstart your team and to start playing well. And if your new player comes in and starts taking, you know, shots by himself and putting in, you know, solo goals, that can ease a lot of the pressure not only on you, because they're worried about showing up for their new teammate and trying to carry him through the rest of the match.
Absolutely. So Dignitas get their first win of the season. We are going to go to a quick break, but when we come back, we have more great Rocket League action. You're not going to want to miss it.